No, but I just wanted to talk to y'all because I just feel like...
Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry to cut you off. She was like, you guys are so charming. After you left out of the room, she goes, especially you, Caitlin.
What?
So I'm for sure, I know that she's putting me up, for sure. Because that's her little sarcastic thing that she does in front of people's faces. She was standing outside of our door for God knows how long, listening to our conversation.
We were talking about anything crazy, okay? Just look at yourself crazy. I told you it could be anybody.
She's for sure putting me up. And if you guys... She is. Whether you want to believe it or not.
She's going to win the veto.
Yeah, and if you take me off, she's going to put Jeremy up.
We're going to talk about all that and we're going to figure it out. Okay, sorry, Jess. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So, basically, I just wanted to clear the air. I heard through the grapevine that you heard that I said something, like, directed towards you. The whole, like, comment about, what the fuck was it?
I haven't heard you say anything about me. Me specifically.
What is the saying that everybody says? It's like, what's the saying that everybody says? Shady fucks or whatever.
Oh, you and Candace?
Right, and I heard through the grapevine.
Candace has been singing it all day.
That you thought that when, like, I guess Candace was curling my hair, that we said shady fucks, like, to you. I just wanted to let you know that that was not the case, but it did upset me that, like...
I literally only told Aaron and GM that.
Yeah, and I saw shit.
I wasn't going
if you want to blow up things and say,
Caitlin,
if I say it, you can tell everybody if I say it. Now, did I say it?
No.
I wasn't telling everybody that.
I just thought it was odd. I didn't say that you told everybody.
I was the one because you could look in my face and I could look at you in your face and I didn't say shit.
So I wasn't accusing you of anything.
All right, I'm just saying because if she said she told two people or two people
Candace
right
has
here.
been singing it all night. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I know, and I'm saying right now.
Everyone's been saying it.
I'm saying right now that I just approached her and I said, "Where are you saying shady fucks?" Was that directed at Caitlin? It wasn't like. It was just a question. It wasn't like
the reason I
being
said
mad.
through the grapevine because I was trying to protect you. I didn't want Caitlin to get upset with you.
Oh, I know.
No, don't worry about it.
I mean,
Okay.
I would have told her that I asked you, but I just wanted to know. I wasn't coming at you. I just want to know.
But
everything was okay.
This is my issue, and I'm just going to put it out there. I did not say that. I've never said anything bad about Jeremy. I've never said anything bad about Caitlin. I've never said anything bad about Aaron. I've never said anything bad about GM. Ever. So, like, the fact that my loyalty has been questioned every single day for the past week, that's what upsets me, and that's what finally got to me. Because if I'm, putting myself in a position where I'm supporting you guys, then I want to feel like I'm supported back.
Well, 100%, but this is why your loyalty has been questioned, is because the things that we tell you, you go and tell other people, and they come and tell us that you told them that.
Okay,
be honest with
like
you. Just start honest.
Give me one example.
I'm not going to throw anybody
because
anything.
Ever since Aaron has gotten HOH, I have never said anything to anybody. Okay. So if that's the case, I don't know where we're starting this back from, but I mean, I've heard the same thing about plenty of you guys too. So I mean, I've heard that so and so said this about so and so too. I mean, y'all aren't the only ones that have heard that back.
The way I think of things is people sometimes say, let's say sometimes people say something. I don't technically think it's real until I technically hear if that person said it or confront it. So people might just say random things.
Right, they might say random things,
yeah,
and then
so
I'm never confronted about it. I'm never confronted
hear.
about it, and then people just believe I'm shady because that's what they heard from somebody else.
I didn't think you were shady, girl. I was just asking because I just wanted to know. I legitimately, it wasn't like, I wasn't upset with you at all. I wasn't upset with anyone. I was just like, girl,
and I'm not upset with you at all either. I don't know if everything's okay, because clearly Caitlin would think that I would say something like that about her, which is not true, and I would never say anything.
I've never thought that you
never said anything bad about you ever, Caitlin.
No, I'm not telling people that you are, honey.
Never. And that's why
I've always had your back, and you know that. I'm not.
To be honest with you, Caitlin always says she never said anything bad about you either.
No, and that's how it should be.
I'm not upset with you in any way.
Okay, great.
And she didn't come at me that way.
I just always feel like something.
Don't
And it's hard to
don't
feel that.
think
I
that.
did this to
And that,
give like you a chance to explain yourself, and I feel like it's getting thrown back in my face right now.
and that's the thing.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I don't like.
Anything that we have ever thought, Aaron has
And
always
that's why I
confronted you
didn't
about.
want to say your name, because I wanted to protect you
I
from
know.
it getting thrown back in your face. But I need to address this so that I'm not just harboring this discontent about people just thinking that I'm talking shit about them
Which
when
I
I'm
agree.
not.
But hold on, anything that we have ever thought about anything, Aaron has always confronted you on, and we've heard you out. Like, to be honest, like, we don't sit up here and talk about you. That's not the way that it is.
Okay,
I don't want you to feel like that in any way.
That's great. I just wasn't sure if
And we've
you
still
were still
protected you
thinking
because
that,
you
and
didn't get
that's why
any votes
I
when you were on
wanted
the block. We still protect you.
I agree with that completely.
I just don't want you to feel alone.
And then when you don't go up on the block again this week, then what? And you'll see that we, again, are still not going.
Right, but on a personal level, like, I'm a really sensitive person, and I'm playing this game basically by myself. You know what I mean?
Only
We
because
kind
you're
of
saying
all
that.
are. I get that, but I'm
You
really
know?
sensitive, and you know what I mean? Like, I take things to heart probably more so than most, and, you know, I will get, like, upset, and the only way I know how to deal with that, you know, if I hear that, you know, somebody thinks this of me or whatever, is to bring it up to that person. But by bringing
Fair
it up, it's just, you know, makes this whole other, like, huge confusing mess, and it's just, like, you know, like, it's just getting, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, this game, like, is becoming not fun for me anymore. Like, I'm not enjoying it at all.
It's
Like,
not fun for anybody anymore.
Well, I do want to say this. Last night, whenever I was throwing out names up here, there were only a select few of us up here, and one of the people's names that, I'm not going to say anybody's name in particular, but one of their names, they came up to me, and they were like, Aaron, or Jess told me that y'all were saying y'all were going to nominate me.
I never
So you
said
need
that.
to get someone down
Oh,
there.
was it Alyssa? Because I
No.
for sure told Alyssa
You
that
think I
she's
talked to
going on
Alyssa?
the block. I never said anything about our conversation
Oh.
last night, and I made it a point to myself
You're yelling at
not
me.
to say anything
Yeah,
about last night because I didn't want this exact situation to happen.
You're yelling at me. I'm not the one. I'm just saying you might want to talk to someone down there. I'm not. I mean, all of
Jeremy,
them.
you're always, like, talking like this to people, so now you're making me look like I'm talking like this to you. Like, you always take this tone with people, so don't make me out to look like a bad person.
Well, if I take the tone with everybody, then how am I making just you look like a bad person? If I take it with everybody, that would mean I'd make everybody look like a bad person, wouldn't it?
Just my best
don't
friend
know
went home,
your
and I
methods
put
right
my
now.
trust in you that you weren't involved in that and that you didn't know about
I
it.
didn't know anything about that.
Okay, well, I don't know why you're getting an attitude with me right now.
I'm
because
not.
I'm alone in this
I'm
game.
sorry. I don't mean to get an attitude with you. I'm just freaking, like,
Upset. You just
upset.
need to take a breather because we are not against you. You need to take a breather.
Okay.
When I'm told that
I've
the
never
whole
thought
house...
that you talked crap about me, and if I
Okay.
did, I would have confronted you on it.
Good, because I
I
haven't.
only came up here and told them that I thought it was weird that I was down there and Candace and you guys were singing that, which is, like, fair enough for me to say, but Candace has been singing it all night to everybody. So I've realized.
Okay,
It wasn't like anything like a directed
Like
hit
half a
towards you.
cheesesteak?
sure.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be taken into any sort of...
I'll have it.
Please stay and calm the fuck down.
It wasn't meant to be taken in the context that it was taken in. It was literally just a question.
It was just this, for me. It was just the straw that broke the camel's back because I just feel like so much shit has been going, you know, building up.
Well,
And
imagine
even though
how
it
I
was
feel.
like a little thing, I can
Don't be
only
ashamed,
imagine how you feel, Erin.
Just don't be ashamed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so glad I fucking brought this word in like that. Just like this fucking song.
Dude,
I know, but when someone comes to me and says the entire house made this up, and I'm literally sitting here telling you that I'm putting my trust in you after that was told to me, I don't understand how you could, like, even come up here and, like, talk like that.
Because I'm upset and it's not
Can you
personally
explain
at
something
you.
to me?
Sure.
I actually don't know what the hell happened because I really didn't hear anything. Did someone say you were on a showman's with Judd and you got upset? I heard
Yes.
something yelling up here. Can you tell me what
Judd?
the hell that was about?
You stole
Yeah.
it?
Well, no. Alyssa gave me like a
Because
look.
we were playing a game and I also heard you yelling. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
So you're
No,
gonna shower
Alyssa
for the
gave
day?
me one of her infamous looks, like when me and Judd were dancing or
Which
whatever.
was fucking awesome.
I know, it was awesome. And she looked at me and then looked at Judd and then kind of went like that. And because
But
of
she's a
everything that
judgmental person.
had building up, I like snapped at her, and I was
She
just
also just
like,
came up here and
I know what
freaked the
you're
shit out of
doing,
me.
and she was like, what? And I was like,
Yeah.
you're gonna start saying
She
that
was
me and
like,
Judd are in a
"You
showmance,
guys are
just
so
like you say
charming,"
that
and then
GM and
freaking-
Nick
she
are
was
in a
like,
showmance,
"Especially
just
you,
like you say
Caitlin."
that.
And I was like, oh my God.
You know, McCray and Amanda are in a showmance. I was like,
Except
don't
she's on
do
the
that.
bathroom
And she was
first.
like, I don't know what you're talking about, Chelsea. And I was like, literally, I probably was like, I'm imagining things, but like I just snapped at her, and that's what I said.
Just because people hang out with certain guys and people hang out with certain girls doesn't mean A, they're fucking, B, they're hooking up, or
That's what I
anything.
was explaining to Alyssa.
Because me and Nick are
She did
100%
apologize to
not
herself.
in
I told
showmance,
you that.
She
and
did,
everybody
yeah.
can relate that. So
And then she apologized to us.
the thing with me and Nick
I
have a
already told you that.
connection
Is that
is we're
flabbergasted?
both from New
Don't
York,
flabbergast me.
and
Explain
when I
it to
talk
Alyssa,
him,
not me, because
no, I
she's
just
the one
I
who
would
said
explain it to
that.
her.
But I couldn't just
I'll
change
explain
her
it to
mind just right
everybody when they're
The way
sitting
she
down
just
for
talked
fucking
to me
dinner
in Indian
because
was like that.
I say shit as it is. I don't keep stuff bubbled up.
I don't,
And I'm
yeah.
from New York. I got an attitude, and I'll say it as it is because I ain't a shady fuck. I tell you that right now.
you know,
So no,
really
and
am
I told her
supportive
that.
of you, like whatever y'all are,
Yeah,
friends,
no, and I even
whatever.
told
I
him,
don't
like,
give
listen,
a fuck.
I'm like, when I think of home, I can talk to Nick about it because
Yeah.
he relates and he knows
Yeah, I mean, I don't
buildings,
think
he
she would
knows
actually
things,
tell
and he
people
knows
that
New
she
York,
did
and that's
that.
why me and him are, clicky like buddy.
Because
Not like
she has
we're buddy,
friends.
at least I can confront him and talk to him. The reason why I like to talk to Jeremy, because this motherfucker reminds me of my brother. And I
Well,
feel
yeah,
like he
I
can
am
always
her brother.
pump me
You
up.
don't have to explain yourself to me.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying. I'm just saying. So,
her brother.
you know, if I was like Nick and yeah, I do, like him because he's a cool freaking kid. I like Judd too.
She
I was
could
like,
be lying to you.
if me and
Yeah.
Nick ever, I would be proud for him, whatever, and I would kiss him, make out with him in front of fucking everybody. And
Right.
that would be my choice.
And I would be cheering you on. Like I honestly,
be a good show, maybe. No, just kidding.
you know, whatever, like that is between y'all. And
Oh
like,
yeah, no. I mean, I just don't want. I just don't want. And like,
couldn't tell.
I'm real.
I'm
Like,
not the
if I
one
was
saying
doing it,
that
I was
shit.
doing it. You
I
know.
was just repeating back what she had said to me the other night about freaking
I think
showmances.
as we said before, we think Alyssa's a nice person. Like she's cool, whatever. I just think we don't understand her personality,
Look at
and
this.
something she
Look
says,
at this.
we
Look
don't.
at
We
this.
take it differently than actually the way she's speaking it.
I mean, I'm not
That's
gonna
the-
lie.
that's
Like,
the
I
thing.
took some time to talk to
We
her.
don't know. We don't know anybody from a hole in the wall.
I
we
took
don't know how
some
people's
time
personalities
to
are.
talk to her this evening, and she explained to me that she and Rachel, had very different upbringings, and that she's been very close to her family, and this is her first time ever leaving home.
I probably ever understand that. Yeah.
And so, like,
Mine too.
and when you don't approach her in a defensive way, she actually is normal in her personality. You were right there in the hot tub talking to her too, and so you know what I
with
mean.
the bathing
I'm
suits
still
and-
like gung ho for whatever y'all want to do, especially whatever. But I'm not gonna be like I was wrong for sitting here and like just talking mad shit about somebody because honestly, I don't think she's that bad of a person. Like,
Hold
and
on.
I'll be
This is the only reason that we were nervous is because you had told Aaron earlier in that week that you were going to be a floater and that when you were on the block. Okay, which
I
for
told-
your game, hold
I told Aaron-
on. For your game, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense because you were on the block and you wanted votes.
I told Aaron I was
And
going
then,
to floater on the
and
bed
then,
for you guys.
and then earlier,
Fuck you, Andy. We see you, crack sucker.
and then earlier we
Can we
helped
have
out.
a minute, Caitlin? She's just sorry.
She's with us.
Stopped like in the middle of something.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Saving you.
What?
Saving you from drama.
No, I just wanted to say really quickly.
I mean, nothing after that comment really. I need to go into the bathroom so I don't say anymore.
I do.
Anybody playing?
I'm just going fat now. Fuck it. I fucking can't do it
Nobody's out
anymore.
there?